Hey resellers, Kyle G here from the SSL store. Thanks for watching part 3 of the 10X series. Today we're going to talk about customer success. It is literally the most important thing to our entire organization, and it's simply how we've designed our entire infrastructure, top to bottom, from the people, the processes, and the procedures, to make sure our customers get the most value out of any of the products or services that we deliver to them, primarily SSL certificates. Now we understand we have various types of partners ranging from web hosts, domain registrars, managed service providers, marketing agencies, software distributors, you name it, we probably have that type of partner in our database. And we also understand SSL may not be your core competency and you have other focuses in mind. But at the end of the day, if you take a step back, you revisit how you are currently provisioning SSL through our partnership, and you realign the distribution of SSL certificates with your core competencies, we can almost guarantee that you will see an increase in sales, customer retention, and overall customer satisfaction. And the best way that we at the SSL store measure customer satisfaction is getting more customers. So we want to create raving fans by providing an outstanding service. And what we're going to do today in this playlist is we're actually going to go through a couple tips and tricks that we can help easily deploy through your organization to help maximize the sales cycle with distributing SSL to your customers, whether it's pre-sale, while ringing the cash register, or delivering the certificate post-sale through your service team. So sit back, take some notes, and enjoy a cup of coffee while you get some more information.
Hi everyone, I'm Jack, one of your partner growth managers here at the SSL store. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about your pre-sale customer experience. What does yours look like? From the moment that your customers hear your company name, their customer experience starts. It continues through every sale and every renewal thereafter. So what does yours look like? Let's discuss it. Do your clients even know that you sell SSL? A lot of our partners don't put it on their websites, and that's a big mistake. You should have at least one page talking about SSL if you offer it. SSL can be a very easy intro product, whether you're using it or your competitors are using it against you. They will take your customers and SSL will be the way to use it. So make sure that your clients know that you have it, put it on your website. And I hear you don't have time to build out the content yourself, that's fine. We have a collection of website content, email templates, and even blog posts that are white labeled that you can use today. If you're interested, give your PGM a call or check out the Profit Portal, and all that information's there. That said, let's talk about the purchasing process itself. Once I decide as a customer that I want to purchase from you, how easy is it for me to find the products that I want to purchase? Are they easily listed? Can I navigate to them quickly? And once I want to make the purchase, is that process easy? Is it a click of a button, or do I, on an e-commerce site, self-serve, or do I need to fill out a form and contact you, or even call you? Any stopping point for the customer can be a major stopping point in purchasing from you versus purchasing from another. Side note, some of our partners like to put that CSR form before the purchase, stopping the sale before it can be made. I just want to pay you money to get the SSL and do the CSR later. Make sure not to put that CSR form up front. It slows down the process and can very quickly lose your customers because the person making the purchase may not be the one who knows how to make the CSR. So that's a good note to keep in mind. Back to the purchasing process. Make it as simple as possible for your clients to purchase from you instead of your competitors. The final thing I want to talk about on the pre-sale is your staff. If I call right now as a client and I want to purchase an SSL, can your support or sales team easily walk me through what I need to know and which product I should purchase for my specific instance? Your staff needs to have at least a basic knowledge of SSL, what it does, getting that HTTPS, possibly getting the EV with your name next to the URL, and what those products are and how to purchase them. Even if they don't need to know all the details, that can go further, but make sure they have a basic knowledge so that you don't look bad when your customer calls.
Now that you have the prospect's interest, during the sale, it's important to move forward using a consultative, solutions-based sales approach. We don't want to provide the wrong certificate and flood your support team with avoidable issues. How we do this is by holding what we call a discovery session in order to determine the needs of your prospect. Ask as many questions as possible and be sure to take detailed notes. Some topics you can include on this conversation are multi-year options, number of domains and subdomains, and levels of validation. Using your expert SSL knowledge, we can now begin offering recommendations based on the information you gathered. Depending on your prospect, this can be done on the same meeting or it can be scheduled as a future meeting. Address any questions your prospect may have from here, and don't be afraid to ask for the close for the deal at this point. If you're having trouble finding the right questions for your discovery meeting, feel free to use the solutions-based selling guide included in our newsletter.
Hi guys, Jack again. Congratulations, you just made an SSL sale. Now what? Let's talk post-sale customer experience. For starters, let's think about this. Have you gone through your SSL sales and generation process? Be honest. Would you refer a friend if they asked? If you said yes, great. If you said no, and you're not lying to yourself, let's talk about ways to make it as nice as possible. The first thing to remember when it comes to post-sale is that generation and purchase are completely different when it comes to SSL and probably a lot of the products that you sell. So now that they've purchased, what's the next steps? Are they going to go ahead and generate and install themselves? Do they understand validation and what they're going to have to go through to get the certificate? Make sure to set expectations. And even more importantly, when it comes to setting expectations, is if you are going to generate and or install the certificate. Make sure that your client knows just how long it's going to take and any information that they're going to need to provide you, or any calls that they're going to have to make or receive for the OV and EV certificates well before they ask. Make sure to let them know as soon as they purchase, these are the next steps and what you're going to need to do, and this is what I'm going to do for you as your reseller. And now that they have their certificate, what happens? You should follow up. You may remember in a past newsletter we talked all about it. I'll link to a lot of the information we provided you there in the description below. But the main thing to remember is just do it. First and foremost, thank you. Did you thank your client? This could be just an automated email. For some of those larger clients, make sure to give them a call. Whether it's a key account, that made a small purchase, large purchase, or whatever, make sure to give them a call, give them that personal touch. Make sure that they're satisfied and tell them thank you. This is going to help them remember a year from now that you're the one who they purchased their SSL from, and they're going to purchase it from you again. That said, renewal time. Let's discuss that even further, because this is the key to doubling or tripling the value of your clients. The keys to an easy renewal process are as follows. 1, sending renewal emails. Do you send them? They're an easy touch point that everybody should have. Make sure to send them at regular intervals and make sure that the client knows well in advance that it's coming so that they can do their due diligence to make sure it's renewed. Second, the renewal can be completely different from the original order. It's been a year. Companies grow, they go out of business, they get new websites, they change what they do. Make sure that you change with them. Do they need additional certificates? Do they need a wildcard or a multi-domain? Do they need email? Maybe they've switched to an e-commerce model that they didn't have last year. So they're going to need that EV to add that level of trust that it provides. Additionally, you probably have other services and things that they may need that they didn't need last year. Or maybe you didn't get to sell them on it. Now's your chance to win them again. Make sure to ask the necessary questions to find out what they need and provide the solutions to solve their problems. Finally, use the 90-day renewal period. Every certificate that we sell comes with a 90-day renewal period. 90 days before expirations, in case you didn't know, you can renew the certificate, and any additional time that was left on the old certificate can be added to the new certificate. If you aren't using this, start. This is clutch when it comes to your customer's peace of mind and making sure that there's never a chance of site downtime. 90 days is plenty of time to get validation done right, And since you're not losing any time, there's no reason not to install 90 days, 60 days, 30 days in advance. Just get it done before that expiration. I know we went over a lot, but post-sale is possibly even more important than any other part of the sale. So make sure to do it right. Ask the questions that we asked, look at the stuff we put in the description for post-sale, and let us know. Give your PGM a call if you ever have any questions about your post-sale follow-ups and anything that we can help content-wise or otherwise.